Summertime. Så du min, og jeg vild med dig. Summertime. Welcome Pisces to the Maria in RainbowLand show. This is your personal sun sign horoscope from the 29th of May to the 5th of June. If you want to go straight to the horoscope and skip the Maria in RainbowLand show, you just go to 3 minutes ahead. Let's start the show. Summertime. Så du min, og jeg vild med dig. Summertime. Honey, solen danser, du og jeg. Hver evig eneste morgen, der går jeg i skoven. Jeg tager min gummi på, giver den snor og synger tra-la-la-la-la-la. Om det regner, sner eller der sol for øjen. Yeah. So, welcome to your modern shaman, Maria in RainbowLand. A show to inspire you too. Don't follow trends, follow your heart. I'm in the garden of my childhood home in Esbjerg, Denmark with Mooney in RainbowLand. She is 105 years old. Yes, that is true. At 105 years old. If you count that in man years, that is 15 times 7 in dog years. So, she used to have the nasty dance moves in the old days on the floor, but that's before she turned 100. We used to dance a lot, Mooney and I. And before we start with your weekly sun sign horoscope, I'll let you hear a bit of a song we made, Nikolai Brockdown and myself. I'm a composer, write songs and melodies, and I'm the singer as well. And Maria in RainbowLand is also funky house music and more peaceful meditational music at once. When the report is over, you can hear the whole song. I will put it at the end of the report. There's also 2 versions of this song on the channel. One with a super funny music video with Mooney on the roof of my car. My car's full of hearts and there's birds inside the trunk. I'm meditating in a chicken house and there's goats. And a lot of other things are going on in that video. It also went out in the radios in Danish and we will soon enough release it in Spanglish and English. Next summer that will probably be. I have so much on the plate right now. So I chose this week, instead of filming things from the air as last week where we saw the yellow fields of Denmark, to make a dance video where me and Mooney is dancing barefooted in the garden, letting ourselves and our inner heart unfold to a little bit of a Sagittarius full moon energy. Inviting you to do the same. Hey. So that when the report is over, I invite you to join me and Mooney as a summertime song starts again. And then you jump on the floor and dance with us. Yay! Here's the forecast. Hi there, Pisces, and welcome to this week's report. This is your modern shaman, Maria in RainbowLand, and this weekly sun sign report for Pisces is for the week of the 29th of May until the 5th of June. Mooney in RainbowLand. Doesn't she look cute? Cutie, this is my 15-year-old Labrador Retriever. I just wanted to show you my ephemeris. My good old ephemeris here, which is I got 2 decades ago, which consists of a lot of numbers. And I wanted to show it to you because this is how we figure out and calculate these reports. It's by the positions of the stars, because this is what these numbers show. And this is how it looks like when you put it on a table. Whoops. And when the table flies, it looks like that. And I printed 7 of these because it's for the 7 days of this week. And these are the ones I'm gonna read your horoscope for. My goodness, can you be sweeter? I don't think so. Yes, I have a lot for this dog. But Pisces, I'm not Pisces, but I have Venus and Mercury in Pisces. So I communicate like a Pisces, and I relate to other people through Pisces, and my feelings, my values, and everything is Pisces. So you can be sure that I have an understanding of you guys. So what's going on this week? There's 2 larger things, and that is the full moon in Sagittarius, your 10th house, your career house, and then there is the
Mercury, the planet of communication and movement, moving into Gemini, where it is at home. So these are shifts that are noticeable. It happens. These two things happens in your 4th and your 10th house. So this week, starting with the full moon on Tuesday the 29th, this week's focus will be upon your home life versus your professional career life. And the full moon on Tuesday will put you on stage somehow, career-wise. Suddenly you are called to perform. You are, and your face is out there in the world. It's demonstrating whatever you allow to be demonstrated. So if I were you, I would of course put my best face on, because that is what the career house is about. It's actually, the moon is in detriment here, because this is not where you show your feelings. On the contrary, you show what strategically is the best thing to show. And that's a nice thing for you guys, because you have your 10th house in Sagittarius, which is the sign of freedom and broad horizons, and where you expand your mind and you see the world in a bigger picture. And since the moon is in here, in your 10th house, and there's a full moon here, then this is your time to shine, because Sagittarius is also a sign that I associate with you know, really performing with a lot of energy and passion. And yes, I know one of my favorite Pisces is a dance instructor, and she just shines when she's working. She's just, you know, giving it all she has. She's amazing and awesome. She's a dancer, and then she dances with the groups, and she shows a lot of women how to express yourself and release yourself through music and movement. And this being said, like with the full moon in your 10th house, it can also be a new opportunity of a new job, or maybe just some assistance in an old job you already have, or some kind of spotlight on something having to do with your job, because there's a full moon in each sign only once a year. So this means that this is the time of year where there's a special focus upon your career, and the full moon marks the culmination. So what I've noticed is that it doesn't always have to fall on that day. It can also fall around it somehow. It's just more like the general energy. And then on Wednesday, Mercury, the sun is already in Gemini, and Mercury is coming into Gemini. Your 4th house of your home life and your feelings and family. So there's with the full moon, there's always this tension between two signs. In this case, it's between your home and family life and your career life. So you need to balance out the attention you give to your family, or maybe if you don't have a family as such, it can also be that you spending time in your home, caring for your inner child and feeling what you're feeling, and letting things come to the surface. And you often like to speak about your emotions and communicate them out to other people. You don't hold back in this regard, and this is healthy for you, because that's also how you kind of come about your feelings, through understanding them rationally in a way, and putting words onto them, and yeah, communicating it with others. There'll be a lot of things going on in this field during this time. So that is until Thursday, when the moon moves into Capricorn. And the moon is, as I said, in detriment in the 10th house, but it's also in detriment in Capricorn, because it's the farthest away from its home. It's the moon is the ruler of Cancer, which is 180 degrees the farthest away from Capricorn. So again, feeling wise, it's not the best position for the moon to be at, because Capricorn again has also got something to do with career stuff. But in your regards, it's more like it's the frame setting is more like seriousness, but within friendship circles. So often I've seen several Pisces actually having careers and friends mix. Like again, this friend she's a great example because she made dancing a part of her career, and she has every day of the week almost, or at least 5 or 6 days a week, several different places. I think she actually has 8 or 9 classes a week, different places around town, where she becomes friends with the people. So sometimes maybe your work and friend circles of friends, or the unions you work in, because in the 11th house it's about unions of people, groups of people gathered. Maybe they are your friends, like friends and work related in some way, and there's there's a light upon that, and lately you've been seeing that your friend circles might have changed, and there has been your circle of friends or the groups of people that you hang around have been going through change. Well, for a very long time, since 2007, Pluto has been going through here, which is the planet of deep transformation. So it's been deeply transforming your circle of friends and the groups you meet, and the connections with other people, but also the way you understand and see the world at large. And since December the 20th last year, 17, we also had Saturn moving in here again, going over the same spot, but just with the Saturn kind of like we want to cut into the bone and the core of the matter. So again, you're not left alone with this. And now the moon is passing over for 2.5 days. It's going through the sign. And again, reminding you of these things and taking it up to the surface again, making you reevaluate, and maybe you feel emotional about it, but it's not so easy in this field as the moon is not at home here. And then, yeah, maybe it's time to hang out with friends as we come into the weekend and do something fun with them, actually. Communicate whatever you want to enjoy and release yourself. Pisces, you have a tendency of sometimes, you know, staying in your own world. So sometimes it can be hard to come through to you, to your feelings, even though you're very sentimental. And you have a lot of emotions that can be expressed excessively, but sometimes you also keep them in. But maybe since Venus is also in your 5th house, while all this is going on in your 4th, maybe it's time to really communicate this out, hang out with friends this weekend, get this out, and then go out and have fun and have a little party, you know, because Venus is in your 5th house. So maybe it's time for some music or some dancing. Muni. You want to dance? Yes, I want to. And then or however you like to go out and explore the world, unknown territory, 5th house Venus. Fall in love with life again, fall in love re-fall in love with your partner, or maybe it's time to find a new partner, who knows, now Maria is tripping, or maybe there's something about it, who knows, but enjoy the weekend, and then until Sunday we will have the moon entering Aquarius, which is your 11th house, where it will meet up with your 12th house, where it will meet up with the Mars, the planet of war, which is almost conjunct, or is conjunct the Southnote of the moon, things from the past that aren't that welcome anymore, can on Sunday into Monday bring up some unpleasant things for you that you need to release and let go of. Maybe you need to meditate or walk in nature in order to calm this down. So my main point, of course, is since Venus, the planet of love, no, it's not just a planet, but it's more like your habits and your values is in your 5th house, and the 5th house is about following your heart. So, as I say, don't follow trends, follow your heart. Maria in RainbowLand, your modern shaman, checking out for this week. Remember, you can subscribe to this planet Maria, here on YouTube, by clicking subscribe, or, and if you're on Facebook right now, you're watching this through YouTube, you can always go into the actual YouTube channel and then subscribe, and you can also go into rainbowland.dk or rainbowland.jp, rainbowland.dk or .jp, and get the weekly newsletter, or on modernshaman.dk, get the weekly newsletter, and I will let you know when the weekly report is up for next week. Don't follow trends, follow your heart. See ya, Pisces, on Saturday for a party. Woohoo! All right, Moody. So this was the last report, Moody. Your duty as a model here is over. Should we go and dance? Do you want to dance summertime? Moody, come, let's dance. Yeah. And now it's time for you to dance with me if you feel like it, but why wouldn't you? Here is Maria and RainbowLand Summertime, full version. Take it away.
Summer, summer, summertime. Summertime.
Sommer, du min, og jeg vild med dig.
Summer, summer, summertime. Summertime.
Honey, honey, solen danser, du og jeg.
Hver evig eneste morgen, der går jeg i skoven. Jeg tager min gummier på, giver hunden snor og synger tra-la-la-la-la-la. Om det regner og sner, eller der er sol for øjen, yeah, yeah. Så bider jeg stille bånd for dig og ønsker dig lykke på vejen. Sagt nemlig for, du vil følges med mig. Fuldmånen stråler ned på dig. Måneskin, måneskin, måneskin. Har solen skinner på din vej. Luk den ind, luk den ind, luk den ind. Summer, summertime. Summertime.
Sommer, du min, og jeg vild med dig.
Summer, summer, summertime. Summertime.
Honey, honey, solen danser, du og jeg.
Hver evig eneste aften til kaffe, der bæller te og kobler hjernen fra til sød musik, der siger da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Om tiden er 3, eller jeg er på farten, oh yeah. Så sender jeg dig tusindvis af kram og tænker på alle de gange vi var på trangen. Vi to fik det væk til en sang. Fuldmånen stråler ned på dig. Måneskin, måneskin, måneskin. Har solen skinner på din vej. Luk den ind, luk den ind, luk den ind. Summer, summertime. Summertime.
Sommer, du min, og jeg vild med dig.
Summer, summer, summertime. Summertime.
Honey, honey, solen danser, du og jeg.
Sagde ja til livet, gav slip på tanken, tog ej for givet. Fik det vi troede på, nu er det kommet. Vi skulle samme vej, og jeg kan slet ikke forstå, at du er her hos mig. Nej. Fuldmånen stråler ned på dig. Måneskin, måneskin, måneskin. Har solen skinner på din vej. Luk den ind, luk den ind, luk den ind. Summer, summertime. Summertime. Summer, summertime. Summertime. Fuldmånen stråler ned på dig. Måneskin, måneskin, måneskin.
And by the way, don't follow trends, follow your heart. Your modern shaman, Maria in RainbowLand. Maria in RainbowLand checking out. Bye.
Summer, summer, summertime. Summertime.
Sommer, du min, og jeg vild